Hello friends, James Stevenson here with a quick programming update, and to feed Loki breakfast, let's do an episode of Breakfast with Loki and a quick update on what I'm up to this weekend. So without further ado, breakfast, Loki. Here you go, buddy. Alright, I've set his food down if he decides to eat breakfast. I didn't put the Loki's bed cam on first before I did that. There he is. Maybe he doesn't want to eat. Buddy. Alright, let's incentivize you with your milk bone first. Alright, here's your milk bone. Drop the milk bone in the food and see if that helps. Alright, there's the milk bone. Go get that and eat your breakfast. Little one, oh, you're not going to eat your breakfast. You're just going to retrieve the milk bone. Alright, fine. Okay, so I'm going to share my desktop with you. You can keep an eye on Loki in the Loki Cam right here below me. Right, there he is. And what I'll do is share my screen with you and go through a few tweets that I've liked recently. This is kind of like your James and Loki's Gyms of the Week episode that you can only get if you're a Patreon supporter of mine. That's a regular weekly series where I go through all the tweets that I liked on Twitter and explain why I liked them and put a little context behind them. I don't make those public anymore, but my Patreon supporters get that video every week. So here's one from Sawyer Merritt showing all the price decreases that Tesla announced recently. So let me move this camera so you can still see what Loki is up to. Let me tilt this up some. There he is. Trying to decide, does he want to eat breakfast or not? Oh, he may not. He may not want to come over. Okay. So look at all these price decreases, right? 6% drop, 14% drop, 20% drop, 23% drop. I think this one, the math was wrong. It was a big drop, though. Yeah, Tesla is the cheapest brand to maintain also. That was a tweet of his that I liked the day before. Unrelated, but there it is. What else was in this thread? All long-range Model Ys qualify for the $7,500 EV tax credit. That's huge. This is the #1 selling EV in the world, #1 selling EV in the US, and all variants will now qualify for the EV tax credit because the ones that wouldn't have qualified previously are now priced below the $55,000 cap. So what does this do for margins? Hold that thought. Oh yeah, there's the correction. 18.6% drop, still pretty big. I did reply to this thread. This is Tesla's no mercy strategy. Tesla can afford to lower prices and still have decent profit margins. Tesla's competitors are barely making any profit at all at the current pricing for their EVs. So now that Tesla has undercut their prices, offering better vehicles, what are they going to do? Are they going to lower prices so that they can move those vehicles? Are they going to idle production of those vehicles? Are they going to just have to deal with excess inventory and worry about liquidating it later when it can't sell at higher prices? We don't know what the legacies are up to. What they should have been up to this whole time is making compelling EVs, which is what I tweeted here. TikTok. Hey, guys, get serious. You have to make good EVs. If you don't make good EVs, you are not going to survive. So get hopping, was the purpose of that tweet. And VW and Hyundai are making pretty good EVs already in pretty good volumes already. They seem like they're better positioned than the rest of these to survive. Okay, so I'm going to back out of this one and go up and show you some more tweets that are related. Here's a couple from Tesla about how Tesla owners collectively save $2 billion because you can view your charging history and your savings versus gasoline right in the Tesla app. That was a good update, so I liked those tweets. Next tweet from Martin Vieca, the VP of Investor Relations for Tesla, retweeting Matty Mogul, Matt Joyce. Seriously, why would you buy anything else? Matt said, good luck, Tesla competition. The Tesla Model Y was selling at $66,000. Like, really well. It was selling globally as the number one selling EV in the world by unit volume at 66 grand. Overnight $13,000 price cut to 53, which puts it under the $55,000 cap. So now it qualifies for the $7,500 EV tax credit. And oh yeah, if you compare that against the gasoline fuel expense you would pay with a comparable vehicle, you're saving another 8 grand almost over the life of the vehicle. So it's costing you only 38 grand. This is the number you want to compare against the comparable combustion SUV you were pricing it against. I think the average vehicle sold in America these days is about $45,000. So, yeah. Elon is going for the volume strategy. We're going to produce all the EVs we can, and we're going to sell all of them, and we're going to have industry-leading profit margins on EVs anyway, probably, because the competitors are going to do even worse if they have to lower their prices to compete, to move metal, as they say in the industry. So here's another tweet that I liked from James Catt at TeslaFanMTL. Model 3 performance for $47K. My goodness. RIP BMW 3 Series. That's the cost before the fuel savings. You're going to pay for a lot of fuel to put into this BMW 3 Series. I don't know if it takes premium or not. But either way, you're going to save a lot of money buying the Tesla instead of the BMW 3 Series, which has been struggling ever since Model 3 hit the market, if I'm being honest. Next, a tweet from Sandy Monroe here, who, I'm not going to play the video for you, but the question was, can Megapack, the Tesla truckload of batteries product that Tesla sells to utilities as backup power and for arbitrage on energy buying and selling, Sandy says, yeah, Tesla could one day hit a 45% gross margin on the Megapack product. So, yeah, I agree with him. I think one day Tesla can be around a 50% gross margin on Megapack if they can scale up their production enough. They're doing that in Lathrop. They may be working on a factory in Austin for Megapack production. So could be a huge and profitable business for Tesla, and badly needed to raise the poor gross margins of the Tesla Energy division. They've always reported single-digit profits or worse in the Tesla Energy division. So having a very profitable Megapack product one of these quarters is going to raise that weighted average gross margin to something in the teens or maybe 20s if Tesla can move enough Megapacks relative to lower margin power walls, solar panels, and solar roof tiles. Next, a tweet from Matt Smith. I was surprised to come to this conclusion as well. I thought margins would be slaughtered. Does not appear to be the case once you actually do the math. Matt and Gary, who he's retweeting here, are both talking about automotive gross margins. I know we were just talking about Megapack and Tesla Energy, but I shifted gears on you. Gary said, if analysts actually run the Tesla volume pricing margin math, they'll see these price cuts don't materially impact Tesla's valuation, which brings us to the point of today's video, which is I have a limited amount of time available to dedicate to Tesla stuff. Hashtag day job problems. So I'm going to be spending most of my time this weekend actually doing the math that Gary and Matt have done already. Why does it take me so much longer to do my math? Well, I have a visual aid here for you. So this is my Tesla detailed forecast model. Well, it's one of the tabs from my detailed forecast model. You may know it from all the charts and stuff that I have in this model. But just to update my forecast, I have to go through and update all of the columns and rows on this page. So I'm not just forecasting Q4 of 2022. That's one of the columns on this this thing. I'm not just forecasting 2023. That's 4 of these columns that I have to update. I had to update 2024 and 2025 as well. So, yeah, these price cuts are going to have big impacts in 2023. I don't know what they are yet because I haven't done the math yet. But I'll start on row 8 and I will work my way down to the bottom, which is row foreign currency translation impacts for the last section in my model. Yeah, row 2064, and then I'll be done after I've updated those columns. So wish me luck, that's what I'm going to be doing, and that's why you're not going to see as many videos from me over the next week. I got to update my forecast and tweet it out before Tesla releases their earnings, because it's too late to release your forecast after Tesla has already said what the earnings are. Okay, let's check back in with Loki's bed. Oh, you can't even see him because he has decided to take a nap, I guess. I don't know what he... What face are you making right now, Loki? You just got your lip stuck to your teeth? All right. So that is this week's video. If you've enjoyed today's video, click the like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel already and you'd like to, why not go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the notification bell to get alerts when I post fresh videos. I'll be doing that in about a week, I guess. And if you'd like to support my channel, if you feel like I've earned your trust, there's links in the video description. Thanks as always to my 2 executive producers, Kathy Kitchler and Halter Ferguson Financial, and I'll see you in the next one.